See that? Mm-hmm. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a product of hard work. Now, I didn't pay for this with money. Paid for this with charm. From 3 months now of just charming the pants off the ladies of Costa. And today I received the first windfall of the charm in the form of a mince pie. To the normal members of the general public, £2.30. To the Feathery King, free. Free to those who can afford it. Obviously, I live a life of luxury off the back of the millions and millions of dollars I receive every month in Patreon donations. They cover the cost of the rental, the upkeep, the servicing of my Bentley motor car, you know, the polishing of my solid gold John Thomas, the eating of my arsehole from a number of nubile, doe-eyed virgins who dine upon its unbleached glory every night. That is, ladies and gentlemen, the taste of success. Not something for you all to aspire to. A little something for you to wrap your chops around, and a little bit of ASMR. Oh, lovely, lovely. Absolutely lovely. Hey, I tell you what. Oh, I just saw Side Twitty. Oh, God, he had the most adorable little bobble hat on. Oh, he was so cute. He had an adorable little bobble hat on. And he had an adorable little body warmer. Oh, he had a little body warmer in case his body gets cold. Keep his little body warm. Oh, little bubble hat. His little bubble hat. And he had a little body warmer. I keep his body warm. And you know, and it didn't half look sweet. He looked like proper nonce bait. He really did. Seriously, I'm telling you, if I was a pedo, I'd nonce him. I mean, he's 42 now, I guess, so I don't know whether or not you can still consider it that, even if he looks like a child, behaves like a child, screams like a child, has the palate of a child, has the sort of the penis of a child, you know, all of these things. Even if he's 42, can you still consider it? Could it still be noncing? I'll work it out, you know. I'll make it my mission, guys. Listen, if my name ain't the Feathery King, I will work out how to one day nonce Side Twitty. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coffee and Memes.
Steady job and a couple extra potatoes. That's all I want.
You're getting on. You're pushing 30, Slugger. You know, it's time to think about getting some ambition.
Oh, I always figured I'd live a little bit longer without it.
Don't forget, kid, that what you're trying to do here is to be bright and chipper and entertaining and intelligent and sort of glitzy, and that's funny, and it's kind of cool, and it's interesting, and it's edgy, and all of that. It puts that facade of momentary charisma on you, and if you don't play that out, you actually fail.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Threshold.fm, welcome to Coffee and Memes, welcome to the rest of your life. It's still going. Can you even imagine? How did you ever think you would get this far? Probably not, particularly not the way you've been going these last few years. Am I right? Well, I'm afraid you've actually got quite a long, meaningful life ahead of you. If you take the right path, you know, you get your act together, eh? You bloody well tidy up your room, clean your room, bucko, start ascending the fucking dominance hierarchy, and maybe you'll goddamn well do something with your life, and then maybe one day you will be getting free mince pies from Costa, okay? It didn't even cost me Costa points, eh? I tell you, wait, I tell you, when I hit, I don't know, 100 quid's worth of Costa points. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, Cockney, fucking, I'm Cockney Jesus would be proud of me then. Fucking hell, son. 100 notes on fucking Costa points. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, pal. What, you have a fucking points party, are you? Yeah, fucking right, I am. Fucking hell. You fucking walk into any Costa with your head held high, son. With your head held high and say, fucking lattes are on me, pal. Fucking hell. And say, thank you, Cockney Jesus. Does this make me a proper geezer? No, it fucking don't. Lattes, you sack of shit. You're a mug. He giveth, he taketh away, Cockney Jesus. You know, he is a vengeful God. But I like him anyway. He's a cheeky chap, isn't he? He's got little blue brogues on. He's an animal. What will he do next? Lee's got 8 quid's worth of points. Costa points. Wow. Man, that's a lot of points, man. That's a lot of fucking points. That means you've spent... get a point per pound a point. You get like a 10p pound a pound. Pound 10p pound a pound. Yeah, got cost to get 10p pound a pound. Pound a pound, 10p pound a pound. Pound 10p pound a pound when a pound lattes. Latte pound a pound, 10p pound a pound. Guys, boy stuck 31 magnetic balls up his penis, which got stuck in his bladder for 70 days. I think we've covered this, maybe on a different website. Yeah, Dr. Wang. Dr. Wang was on the case. Right, yeah, sure. Anyone should be allowed to identify as black, regardless of skin colour, says the University and Colleges Union. Brave move. Okay, I've got a picture of Ali G there. As an example of, I guess, someone appropriating a caricature of black culture. Guys, what else have we got? State spends nearly £350,000 on anti-meth campaign and people find it hilarious. Yeah, bizarre. I mean, this is presumably the work of boomers. I assume, for anyone who can't see the screen, if you're just listening on the podcast, a state in, I'm going to assume Australia. Yeah, are we going in Australia? Yeah, Australia. A state somewhere in Australia have done a anti-meth campaign, but it says, meth, we're on it. Which obviously can be taken two ways. I presume if you're a base level retarded boomer, you think that is implying that you're tackling the situation, which again is ironic because they're clearly not. Like, clearly meth is absolutely out of control in particular states of Australia. They're obviously not fucking on it with any drugs. You know, you've got scientists saying, guys, seriously, if we had pill testing at festivals, people would stop dying. And they go, I don't think so. Really what we need is for people not to do drugs. Okay, nice one, boomers. So you're not on it, are you? I mean, you're more likely to actually be on meth than to be on the case with stopping people doing meth. More likely to be on a rent boy's dick than to be actually on the case with doing meth. You're more likely to be on, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here, eating a kangaroo's anus while Ant and Dec vomit into a handbag in the background than you are likely to be on it with tackling meth. Okay? You're more likely to be... Anyway, I digress. No, I don't. This is the actual... Anyway, look, let's carry on. American politician denies ripping a massive fart on live TV. This is more like it. This is the sort of thing that we're into. Yep, so I do hope that there is a video of that. There does seem to be. That's good. We'll save that for a bit. Boy 5, it's very druggy today. Boy 5 takes heroin to school and says it makes him feel like Spider-Man. Yeah. It's a superpower. That's what Skag does. Turns you into a superhero. Kids, remember that. If you want to shoot jizz or, webs, whatever, at your wrists, what you do is you inject the heroin straight into the wrists. I'm glad I ticked the for kids thing on my YouTube channel. They're demanding legally to know whether or not your broadcast or videos are for kids now. There's some shit coming in to YouTube on the 10th of December, whereby they will, if they think your channel is not commercially viable, they can just remove it. Like that's, I mean, they can do what they want. I mean, they are a private company, and they clearly are doing whatever they want. Scum, but they can if they decide your channel, so this is the sort of next step on from demonetizing stuff. Like if I, if my videos are not demonetized because of using the music, I've had quite a few that have been demonetized just due to inappropriate content. But it always seems to be ones with me and Squiff. Yeah. So, yeah, my content is deemed inappropriate. So, who knows? I mean, presumably I'm much too small fry for them to worry about, unless they just do some like blanket cull, like any channels that have triggered a particular thing, combinations of words, blah 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 blah, and you know, I talk some shit on this channel. That's why we're all here, isn't it? So who knows? Maybe after the 10th they'll do a big adpocalypse-esque cull, and then then I guess it'll just be the podcast and the radio. Hey, it'd be better than that, wouldn't it? It would be better than nothing. Well, no, if that was the case, I'd just set up a private video stream on the website and do the stream there. I mean, yeah, it would be a little bit less convenient than doing it on YouTube, but whatever. You know, could work it out. Try and make the video streaming. I'm not even talk about apps. Just not even going to talk about it. It's a very sore subject. Anyway, boy 5 takes heroin to school and says it makes him fit. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So kids, what you need to do, kids, is get smack, steal it off a relative, ideally like an uncle or something. It's usually an uncle. You know your fun uncle. Do you know why he's fun? Because he's on heroin, okay? And because he's checked out. Yeah, he doesn't care about reality anymore. He doesn't care about moral decency. He doesn't care about anything. That's why he's fun. That's why he'll just let you do stuff, yeah? Because he is out of his mind on dissociative drugs. Okay? So what you need to do, steal some of that, yeah? Cook it up, spoon, whatever, inject it directly into the veins, and then you be like Spider-Man, shooting all the Spideys stuff out of you. Right, okay, this is a joke, obviously. Well, I don't imagine any children listen to this. Well, they shouldn't. Children, if you're listening to this, please, hands over ears. Unbelievable. No, don't do drugs, kids. Stay in school. Anyway, administrators at a US school were left shocked after a young boy was alleged to have brought in a bag of heroin. A 5-year-old is not believed to have taken any of the substance, but his teacher was particularly horrified when he said the powder made him feel like Spider-Man. Okay. Police say the boy brought the baggie, which had a Spider-Man logo on it. Nice. He's got to target the young markets with that. To Lawrence Elementary High School in Massachusetts last week. That'd be the fun uncle, I guess. Yeah. He looks like a hoot. Wow. I like his barnet. It's, yeah. Okay, the boy's teacher alerted the principal on the issue, who immediately contacted authorities. Lieutenant Jim Albert of the Holyoke Police, from Hollyoaks, cool, told NBC that the boy showed the bag to the teacher, saying he put the substance in his mouth and it made him feel like the popular Marvel superhero Spidey. He was taken to hospital as a precaution, although authorities believe that he never actually ingested the illicit substance. Police descended onto the boy's home, where they allegedly found the boy's dad, named Benny Garcia. Well, I don't want to stereotype, but I just feel like someone called Benny Garcia is probably trouble. They sound like trouble. They sound like a bully from a 1950s high school movie. NBC reports that 38 bags of cocaine and 70 bags of heroin were found at the property. Lieutenant Albert explained that there was already an outstanding warrant for Garcia's arrest due to narcotics charges. Why didn't they have him already if he's in his own home and there's an outstanding warrant for him and he has a kid? He's got outstanding warrants. He's now facing more charges as a result of the school incident. Another infant also found at Garcia's home. However, both children have been taken into Child Protective Services. Garcia has been remanded in custody until a court appearance this week, which will determine whether or not he is allowed bail. Probably not. Police forced to deny this weird creature that's been discovered. Yeah, that does look a bit weird. Guys, look, what have we got in terms of... Ooh... New aggressor bunks. Okay, sure, the game has just changed. Power Glow EP. It's on Eat Brain. I'm going to assume rowdiness. I think that will be fair. This is called Victorious. Oh, baby Bunksy, know that you are loved, little baby Bunksy. Know that you are loved. Should have me feature on one of his sick beats.
Victorious, oh so traitorous, ain't too many can skank with us. D&B, base we trust, play with us, victorious. Oh so traitorous, ain't too many can skank with us. D&B, base we trust, play with us, victorious. Oh so traitorous, ain't too many can skank with us. D&B, base we trust, play with us, victorious, victorious. Victorious, victorious. Traitorous, ain't too many can skank with us. D&B, base we trust, play with us, victorious, victorious.
Yeah, boy. That is Aggressive Bunks. The track is called Victorious. I'm into it. I like it. It's fun. What else we got? There's new Kazra to go into. New Marky. Is that Marky and Polar? Marky and Poo-Poo. Marky and Bum Bum. Marky and Polar and Bryson. All three of your favies. So it's like a bit of fun. So that's saying 15 years of Shogun. Fucking hell. God, I used to feel old, didn't it? Yeah. I remember when they were starting it up and that like working and Don't Panic. In Friction had his studio next door to us and that like, and you'd hear all manner of bollocks coming out of there, like, and then a few days later it would sound really good. And then Kai, KT were running at the time, he were working for Parker Pens, and he'd drive round in his Audi and he'd give us all loads of nice free new pens and that, like, and then this had this label going, and then it took off and he didn't need to work for the pen shop no more. It's a true story. Guys, look, do we want to do... No, let's do this. It looks like much more fun. A couple of good ones from our friends over the other side of the pond at the Smoking Gun. Belly button stored meth stash. Drug found wedged deep in £380 suspect's cavity. Nice. Here's our friend, our £380 friend. And we can discuss his £380 life. It's quite sort of potato head, ginger, goatee beard. Not an ideal look, I'll be honest. Perhaps it's not for me to judge. I don't know if you've ever laid eyes on me. But, you know, I guess it takes one to know one. November 18. Following his arrest for possession of hypodermic needle containing methamphetamine. Oh, Jesus, intravenous meth. That sounds pretty bad, man. A £380 Florida man was hit with additional felony charges after jail personnel discovered a bag of meth wedged deep within the belly button cavity of the defendant. Imagine being the one who had to get in and get that out. Root about in there with a gloved finger. Oh, you put two gloves on. And it all just flops out. With all the gubbins and stuff in there, a sort of belly button smeg that you imagine fat people must have. Jesus. Police responding late Friday to a suspicious person call placed by employees of McDonald's in Clearwater arrested Martin Skelly. Hey, not the Martin. Well, that was Martin Screlly? Screlly. He's the guy that invented AIDS. No, hold on. God, that was an amazing interview. Right, okay, sorry, I'll just have to do a little... Martin, so he's the guy, he's in prison, right, for... That's it, Martin Shkreli. Yeah, he's an interesting cat. So he was like named the most hated man, the farmer bro, Martin Shkreli. There's a lot of news about him. Oh dear, his appeal has been rebuffed. Oopsie. So I don't know what he's in prison for. Is he in prison for? He said he would pay someone money for a lock of Hillary Clinton's hair. So they took that to mean an incitement of violence because they were trying to sling him in for anything. Anyway, he bought the patent on an AIDS drug and whacked the price right up. Now, I appreciate it is a complicated story. It's more complicated than people would have you believe. He is a really weird dude, though. He bought that Wu-Tang Clan album where they only sold one copy of it. And he's got a habit of doing all sorts of other weird shit. Now, there is a good video sort of plotting his life. Anyway, what I'm getting round to here, guys, is... I don't know, do people remember him? Guys, anyone in the channels, let me know. Do you remember him? Because if not... Oh, was it Fraud? Yeah. He's the dude that bought the single copy of the Wu-Tang album. Oh, he's got a YouTube channel. Great. Anyway, look, so there was an interview on YouTube with some people trolling him. Martin Shkreli interview funny? Yeah. Yes. Man, this is so funny. We have to watch it. It's fucking gold.
Last time I was at Court for pretrial services. I have to show up once a month to make sure they make sure I don't flee the country. And
I think it was for Vice. No, Seriously TV.
This is such a cliche question. What do you like better, East Coast rap or HIV turning into full-blown AIDS? I saw you tweeted the other day that you get solicited for dates 50 to 100 times a day, I believe is what you said.
I don't recall that. Say 5 to 10 might be a more reasonable estimate. Yeah.
So you're just like slaying puss on the reg.
Yeah, no, I actually have this problem now.
Same.
Yeah, because I mean, I won't get graphic, but it's like you can't. The human body cannot have that much sex. And,
Right.
I
My
have
boy
this
Shirley
issue
just
with,
slanging.
I'm gonna admit it to you, stamina.
Sure. Do you have any friends?
Of course. No. Not really. I've tried to start this friendship with Courtney Love.
Sam, what the
Uh,
Here, I'll take over.
Show some respect. This is Martin Skrillex. This guy invented AIDS. We're going to play a very quick game. It's called Rocks or Sucks. I will name a musical artist, and you will say if they rock or they suck. Okay, first one, Freddie Mercury.
Rocks.
Cool. Liberace.
Sucks.
Eazy-E.
Rocks.
Those are the only musical artists I could think of that died of AIDS.
Oh my God! Oh my days! I can't believe that. Well, yeah, I guess he's. I'm impressed with how much of a straight face she managed to keep for that. That's pretty wild. America's most hated man. Yeah, that's what they're calling him. He seems like fun. You know, I think he could be the life and soul of any party. Yeah, he's character. He's certainly a character. Where were we? Anyway, look, this fat geezer with the meth in his gut. We've gone off topic here with the Martin Shkreli segue. Anyway, yeah, following, here we are. Martin Skelly, not related. And it's blah, 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 blah. Where are we? Police responding late Friday to suspicious person call placed by employees of McDonald's in Clearwater arrested Martin Skelly when a search of the 41-year-old St. Petersburg resident turned up the loaded needle. Following Skelly's collar, the possession of narcotics and drug paraphernalia, cops asked him if he was in possession of any other contraband, since he could face additional charges if he brought illegal items with him to the county jail. Seen above, Skelly denied having any additional contraband on his person. However, during intake processing at the jail, Skelly was subjected to a thorough body search that resulted in the discovery of a small plastic bag containing 2.7 grams of meth. A jail deputy reported that the bag was wedged deep in the belly button cavity of the 5'8" defendant. After the meth stash was found at 1:45 in the morning, Skelly reportedly told an investigator, "I was just being dumb and not thinking." Nice. The discovery of the hidden meth resulted in 2 additional felony charges being levied against Skelly, including contraband, introducing contraband into a correctional facility, and narcotics possession. He's locked up in lieu of a $9,000 bail. Skelly's criminal record includes a 3-year stretch in state prison for cocaine trafficking, busts for theft, drunk driving, narcotics possession, violating probation, and possessing of drug paraphernalia. Well, Skelly, you a bad boy. You a big fat bad boy. Big fat bad boy. Hey? Big fat ginger beardy bad boy. Okay? Big fat potato heady ginger goaty beardy big bad boy. Okay? Good. I think we're all in agreement at that. Look, let's have this new Kazra a bit. I'm keen for it. It's called Mechanica. Happy International Men's Day to all my toxic brothers out there. Make sure you go out and do some oppressing today. Generally spread the good word of the patriarchy. Go out and do a bit of oppressing for, you know, it's on Uncle Rankin. Tell the boys I sent you. And if you're over 40, go and get your prostate checked.
Function.
That's Mechanic by Kazra. Absolutely fine. No red pen on that one. God bless him. And God bless Robin Hood. No, and we might as well stick with the smoking gun because there's a few good bits. Just get that on there. That's coming out there. Hair on the balls, essential, as we all know. It's fine, pop that over there. Louisiana man, 27, tells cops that the devil set him up with the meth. Okay, so that's a new one we've had. So far, we've had the wind blow it into the car. Now, one step up from that, is he from Florida? Louisiana. Is the devil. The devil set me up. And in many ways, it could be true. You know, it obviously depends what you mean by the devil. You know, it could be a metaphor. You know, the devil's in all of us, guys. The devil is in everyone. You know, like the way Elvis is in everyone. You know, he's apart from Michael J. As we all know, apart from Michael J. Fox, who has no Elvis in him. Anyone who gets that reference, you and me are buds. Yes, Louisiana. Anyway, look, we've all got a little bit of the devil in us, you know. That keeps us having a good time, you know. We've got a little bit of fucking Lucifer in there, a little fallen angel, eh? Little red boy, little horny red boy on your fucking shoulder. I ain't talking about Red Bull, no motherfucker. Talking about one of the, it's that little fucker that whispering in your ear. Like, come on, have another, call the fucking Albanians. You know, come on, have another little line of that. Come on, hey, you know, keeps you having a good time, you know. But I get good times, get too much. Don't know why I'm talking like that. I don't even know where I'm going with it. Anyway, listen, yeah, all I'm saying is maybe the devil did set him up. It depends what you mean by the devil. Is it a good defense in court? No. Is it fun for coffee and memes? Yes. Is this picture of him here appropriate to the story? Yes. He looks, he's as Tide Poddy as it gets, really, isn't he? 27, bang on for a millennial. You know, midway into millennialism. He's in business for the Tide Pods, isn't he? Okay, let's meet Franklin Redfern. After the bug-eyed Louisianan 27 was arrested Friday evening for narcotics possession, he told the cops the devil framed him. Da-na-na. What if he's telling the truth, though, guys? Guys, what if he's telling the truth? What if the devil's real? What if he's out there? What if he's making people do meth? What if he's on it? Responding to a 911 call about a suspicious person, it's often the way, police found Redfern standing on a porch of a residence in West Monroe. According to the police report, Redfern lives about 20 miles away in the town of Eros. As a sheriff's deputy approached him, Redfern allegedly threw a white pill bottle containing meth into the yard. After being read his rights, Redfern stated the devil framed him. Despite that compelling explanation, Redfern was arrested on a felony narcotics possession count and booked into the local jail, where he's being held in lieu of a $3,000 bond. Redfern appears to be the sole individual charged in the meth case, according to the court records that do not name any co-defendants or personifications of evil. Well, yeah, he looks like a high-ranking fan, if I'm honest. He looks like he would come up to me at Boomtown, looking exactly like that, eyes like that, and say something like, "Where's John T?" Sorry, what? The boat shoes. Oh, yeah. He's actually not a real person. Where's John T? Okay. Right, I've got to go. Yeah, bless him, though. Hey, he's going through it, isn't he? He's just going through some times, man. And hope he gets to clean his act up, I'm sure he has plenty to offer the world, and he's not going to do that at the end of a mouth pipe, you know what I mean? All right, parasitic worm crawled up British tourist's penis and laid eggs inside him. That is a rough turn of events. 1.9 thousand shares. Jen Mills has changed her profile picture. Let's have a little pipe. Okay, she's looking a lot more social justice-y than before. Okay. That's the look. That's a look for people that write the sort of articles that she writes. A tiny streak of a colour in the hair would be the only addition that if I was styling the shoot, go, okay, so we're really going for that sort of HuffPost kind of look. We're going for a sort of smash the patriarchy look, but also you're middle class, very privileged, very white, a real contradiction we're going for here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the thick rim black glasses. Okay, short hair, possibly a bob, kind of Karen-ish. But then we're just to show that, you're still a little bit rebellious. You don't play by heteronormative patriarchal rules. You're not just doing it just to impress the guys. You're your own person. You're your own individual. You're unique. You're a beautiful snowflake. Just a small sliver of pink. Wow, amazing. It just sets off the whole look. You're incredible. You're an individual. You're unique. You're beautiful. You go, girl. You do you. You live your queeth. Yes, queen! Okay, so do you know what I mean? I'd like to see the picture before. Anyway, I feel like she had longer hair. It's look, it's not about the appearance. It's about what the appearance is trying to say. Not here like, critiquing a woman's appearance. On an International Men's Day of all days. No, it's not about that. No, it's about what the appearance is attempting to convey. I'm not saying it's like having a swastika on your forehead. Or am I? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm saying the way the glasses interact with the hairdo, she might as well have a white hood on. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's just the same as a MAGA hat. Maybe it is. I don't know. Is that what I'm saying? Who knows? Peter Andre jokes Tyson Fury won as they get into a boxing ring for a charity bash. Okay, anyway, look, what are we talking about? Fucking hell. Where are we? Someone keeps leaving cash bundles of $2,000 around the village. Cool. Here we are. Parasitic worm crawled up British tourist's penis. Laid eggs inside him. Man, where was it? A British man had to spend months in hospital and lost the use of his legs. Oh, fucking hell. God, that is unfortunate. So these are true, are they, about these worms that swim up your nads? I always thought that was an urban myth. And lost the use of his legs after a parasitic worm crawled up his penis. James Michael, 32, was travelling around southern eastern Africa with friends. They spent a while on the shores of Lake Malawi. A group of 4 swam and canoed for 3 hours a day in the freshwater lake. And it's here that James was exposed to the worm. Without him realising, it burrowed its way inside him and laid eggs, which infected him with bilharzia. Bilharzia, I guess. He slowly became so ill that his immune system went into overdrive and attacked his spine, preventing him from using his legs. Fuck! He also became so ill. All right. After a stint in a wheelchair, he had to use crutches for 4 months, as well as suffering digestion and toilet problems. Damn. Right. Oh, okay. Well, now. Fucking hell. Right. Yeah, that's bad, yeah. That acne. Oh, the acne is caused by the steroids that he had to take to help out with it. Okay, well, that's bad, yeah. However, that's not as bad as that tattoo. Wow. Why is nobody talking about the tattoo? For those of you listening on the podcast who can't see that, this gentleman has a tattoo of a butterfly, except the butterfly's wings are revolvers. Jesus. I mean, and this tattoo is in between his shoulder blades, just at the nape of his neck. It's basically a tramp stamp. Like, it is a tramp stamp. It's just for some reason at the top rather than at the bottom. Sweet Johnny's got a tramp stamp. Just to let you all know, he's got a tramp stamp that says Carpe Diem. That's a thing. Sweet Johnny, if you're listening, I love you. Carpe that diem. Yeah, wow, that's amazing. What a great tattoo. And by great, I mean one of the worst I've seen on a man. That is quite something. Anyway, luckily he's now made a full recovery, but it's warning others not to swim where there is risk of waterborne disease. James from Kensington in London said, "When I look back at photos from my time in Africa, it's weird to think that there were parasites crawling up my penis." I bet. Second Boris Johnson affair investigated. Bloody hell. Keep him going, man. He's had them all. He's come on. Look at that hairdo. He's slung a lot of dick. Come on. Do you want a Prime Minister who slings dick or not? Tough, isn't it? I appreciate that. It's a tough decision. Like, Corbyn's creepy wang. Boris's little stubber. It's not good, is it? I mean, talk about a fucking turd sandwich and a giant douche. Yeah? I mean, I know it's often, or is it? I don't know. Is it always this bad? People were dancing in the streets when Blair got in, before all the unpleasantness. I mean, no one's going to be dancing in the streets, regardless of the result of. I mean, I guess if the Lib Dems won, they'd be dancing in the streets, but they're not going to win, are they? No, I mean, it's the likelihood of a coalition. I don't know why. No, I'm sorry, guys. I shouldn't drift into politics. Anyway, it's weird to think that there were parasites crawling on my penis. That's exactly how I imagine a trip of a lifetime with my friends in that Guan. The whole experience was surreal and strange. He and his friends went on the trip in August 17, travelling from Zambia to Zimbabwe before visiting Malawi for 5 days. It wasn't until October 2018, over a year later, that he began losing the feeling in his legs. Wow, it took a fucking year to come on. Shit. He didn't connect it at first to swimming in a lake. Yeah, you wouldn't. He assumed that it was fatigue from cycling. However, his symptoms didn't improve and started getting worse. Within a few weeks, it was taking him 5 minutes to climb up 15 steps to his flat. Fuck, he went to Chelsea and Westminster Hospital in 2018, where he woke up sweating uncontrollably and started to worry he had MS, or motor neuron disease. Doctors gave him antibiotics and sent him home, but a week later, things just got worse, and he went back again. He said, "I explained to them that something serious was going on, and they should take me fucking seriously." I went to the neurology department, and they did blood tests to see what was up. They determined quite quickly that my immune system was attacking my spine, leading to the loss of control in my legs. I was put on a 6-month course of steroids to counter this, but they still didn't actually know what had caused it. Yeah, this is a thing, yeah, with, healthcare as it is. It's like, okay, you're having a huge autoimmune response. Here's some stuff which will dull down those symptoms. Yeah, but what's causing it? Well, who knows? Take this steroid cream. No, let's find out what's causing it. And then if we solve that, it won't happen anymore. Like, yeah, no, just take these pills and stuff. Like, no, well, what are you eating? Like, well, I eat a lot of this. Well, that's a known, like inflammatory food and can cause this. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, well, I'd test you for celiacs. You know, well, look, I'm going down this fucking route. No one wants to hear this. Anyway, doctors from the hospital for tropical disease eventually diagnosed him correctly before Christmas, and he was given substantial medication. He said, that killed the infection, but I was left basically debilitated. Yeah, I bet. He had to spend 3 months in hospital using a wheelchair. Fuck. Then 4 months on crutches until April. He also had to deal with extreme acne caused by the steroids, diarrhea, and using a catheter because he couldn't use the loo. He said, the pain has been like nothing I've ever known. At times, it was excruciating physical pain. It's been very debilitating. Early in my recovery, sometime in January, I had a really terrible acne outbreak. It went all down my back and my arms. I couldn't sleep for months because lying on my back hurt. Couldn't really be under running water either, so I had to shower my front instead. In January, I couldn't use the toilet normally. James lost his appetite, struggled to maintain a sex life with his girlfriend. Damn, son. My girlfriend couldn't hug me because just to touch me hurt. We've not been intimate with each other because it's just too painful. Oh, I'd think twice. I'd certainly think twice before taking a dip in Lake Malawi. Okay, well, there's no real, I'd like to... You sort of missed the third act there in the story arc. Like, there's sort of... Oh, is he... I mean, he's made a full recovery now, right? Is he back to slinging? Is he slinging that dick as his girlfriend left him? Pff, typical female behaviour. I don't know. Most Americans now want Donald Trump booted out of the White House, poll claims. Okay, cool. Owner screamed head off, and he sort of, look, guys, look, what are we doing here? Let's have one more bit, and we call the whole thing off. DJ Markey and Polar and Bryson. It's called Into the Blue. It's on Shogun. Let's have it. Oi oi noisily crew in the chat. Big up Pond. Build asks, are you saying such a bad tattoo you deserve to lose your legs? Yeah, I am. Yeah. Dillinger on the vocals for this one. Coming up at 11, your boy Parallax with a roll call. man. That is DJ Markey, Polar, Bryson, Jim, Kevin, all the lads from the Working Men's Club, and a lot of the lads off the Art Royal. And they've had a bloody good time just dicking around in the studio, just lashing together a few raw beats, a couple of old synth lines, just get it all in, and just getting it done. Guys, look, end of the show. Yep. Parallax coming up next, 11 till 12, with the aforementioned roll call. There will be shoe throwers, there'll be drinking, dancing, singing, things of a like kind, people taking their shirts off, jumping around, whooping and hollering, hijinks, skullduggery, that sort of thing. That's all to be expected. If you're not into it, fuck off, quite honestly, guys, because you've come to the wrong place. Yeah, if you've come here for some sort of turgid, middle of the road, safe, nice, near me drum and bass, fucking go and listen to Rene LeVice on Radio 1, okay? But if you come here for cum jokes, nonce jokes, dick jokes, Jeffrey Epstein jokes, and occasional shoe throwers, you're in the right place, okay, guys? Fine. Listen, yeah, thank you, everyone that's supporting on Patreon. You're making this dream possible. Without you, we wouldn't be able to. Okay, because that's just the long and the short of the matter. So if you would like to keep this going, you want it on every day, you don't want it to go away or just become weekly or, any of these things, then please do support on Patreon. We need to, at the very least, maintain where we're at with it, otherwise it's not really going to be, as YouTube would say, not really commercially viable. But thank you very much, everyone. If you want to donate, go to threshold.fm and go to donate. And all the information you could possibly desire on the subject is there. And you can get your name on the VIP list. Guys, with Greg Cornford, Oliver Hooper, Tom Ryan, Reece Mosson, Squidgy Beats, Pauly Hutton, Ciarán R, Michael Kedzierski, Matty Tomkins, Dave Long, Joel Potter, Sam Howard, Tony J, Richard Patterson, Tom Camm, Stephen Harris, Matthieu Boulard, Jeroen Van Thunderbutt, Mike Pye, Lily Unsub, Richard France, Thomas Hall, Chode Ryder, John Finison, the BDR Crew, Peter Blatchford, Austin Grief, Cooper, Gennady Lightfield, James Parry, Hendo Bartendo, Lady Squiffington, Liam the Menace Underwood, Dan fucking Morris, a guy with no STDs, Josh Williams, Rob Humphrey, Shibby T, Coco Shiva, Dan Elton, Taran Wilmore, Mr. Pope, Dub Progressive Sergeant, Such Superior Drama Bass, Kris Breaks, The Bill, Karissa Barthelson, Owen Bates, Lee Fuller, D, Daniel Jemby, Flaxis, Matt Wright, Grant Sullivan, Tom Robertson, Dub Smasher, Connor Smythe, Kevin Kaiser, Chris Shaw, Cosmic Waff, Meat Loaf, Nick Brock, Sean Simpson, Robin Card, Hugh Downer, Sarah Hunt, The Hit Smurfs, L-Tech, Willie, Ben Virgo, Den Tweed, Lupe Salazar, Big Wodge, My Hill, Mighty Danny, Nick Fleming, Carl Lewis, Gordon Liz, Tom Skipper, unfortunately it's George GC, Anthony Sharp, Claudia Lushmere, Benny Strom, Roche, Timid, John Forsyth Anderson, PSN Godlight, MC Hammer, Daddy Your Mum, Leonardo Gervais, Big 8, Chapter 13, and Grant Shepherd. Guys, seriously, thank you for listening. I'll be back now. What day is it tomorrow? Wednesday. Okay, yeah, I'll be back at 10 tomorrow. Thursday will be an early one. Thinking 8 till 9. But I will let you know. Stay tuned on threshold.fm for Parallaxed with the roll call for another hour of good frickin' times, man. And I'm sure he'll throw a dick joke in there as well, if I know Parallaxed. Hey, what a guy. Guys, I'll see you later. I'll see you tomorrow. Go with God. And please just, stay on the right side of the law. More or less. Okay. God bless you. Goodbye.